Hello everybody, welcome back to another devlog for Banana Games. I'm Logan Volandi. I help with the marketing and the research of the game, and I am also the producer on our game's Survivor. I'm not alone though. With me is my good friend Kamal. Yeah. Hello Kamal.
I am Kamal. I'm one of the programmers. I wear a couple hats on this team, but right now I just do a lot of programming. So, hello.
Since the last video, which we are aware it's been quite a bit of time, we have made quite a few changes to our game Survivor. We've updated a whole lot of stuff. For those of you who don't know, Survivor is a vampire survivor inspired by zombie shooters where you kill zombies and get cool new upgrades to your guns every time you level up.
And yeah, the name sounds kind of dumb, but that's because it's always funny when zombie games just put like a Z in their name, like World War Z. And we kind of got to honor the tradition, right? So we were like, you know what? We're going to Z it up. And that's how we got Survivor. So for our game, for the weapon variety, we were slightly inspired by Borderlands, with our almost Pokemon-like elemental damage system. And we thought that was a really cool system to try to implement into our game, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun putting that in.
Yeah, in all honesty, Borderlands has a really great weapon systems, and we were very inspired by them as well, like Kamal said. But we were also inspired, and we wanted to have this roguelike style gun upgrade system, where every round you play, you can get a different combination of gun upgrades. So, what do I mean by this? Well, let's say maybe one round you try a hard-hitting fire shotgun build. But then in the next round, you try a rapid-fire lightning sniper rifle.
Speaking of roguelike style gun upgrade systems, just yesterday, a game demo came out from one of my favorite indie game dev YouTubers, Firebelly, called Gunforge, and I highly recommend you check them out. They have a really cool system for having the weapon upgrades and the dual wielding, and I was playing this game and I was like, oh my god, this is all the stuff that I thought we could do, but they just do it so much better than us. And that's kind of the beauty of being a game dev. Sometimes our work is simply just playing other games and having fun, so that's why I love my work.
Indeed. So in the past few months, here are some of the things that we've worked on. We added some grunge and wear to some of the buildings. We still gotta dirty up the road though, because the game does take place in the apocalypse after all, and it takes place like a week or two after an apocalypse, so the road has to look a little bit dirty, so we're still working on that.
Yeah, we're also working on a new UI. We have one in place right now that you can see, but we were kind of inspired by Enter the Gungeon. They have like so many cool themed UI elements. They have like little cool bullet guys in the corners of their pause menus, and we won't be able to get that level, but I think they have a really cool system and really cool UI in that game. And also in one of our recent builds, we added some more weapon variety. So we spent a lot of time on the base of the weapon system. So now it's very easy to create modular weapons. I think it's really easy for us internally to create more weapons. So I think it's really good for our development process that we spent a lot of time in that base system. So we added some more weapons, shotguns, snipers, pistols, tons of different guns that you can play around with now. And that's a part of our process. We want to make sure that we play it internally and make sure the game is fun and make sure the guns are fun to play with. Because if it's not fun for us, then it may not be fun for you guys. So the weapons are very fun now, and we're getting there. We're making progress.
And not only that, but we also implemented the burn status effect, but we still have yet to incorporate freeze, poison, and paralyze status effects, but they are planned for development and they will be in the game in the near future. We're still trying to figure out how to implement them in the game properly.
You can also dual wield now. We don't have any weapons that are centered around dual wielding, and I feel like when you have a dual wielding system, you have to make sure that the mechanics around it are very solid. So we have to do a bit more planning, but the system is there in case we want to use it. We'll see if we actually get around to using it, but I think it could be a lot of fun. It could add a lot more variety and excitement to our game, so hopefully we can nail that down. We also added in some zombie AI. This is our first time working on like AI and pathfinding, and it's kind of hard to learn, but I'm still working out everything. As you can see, the zombies kind of run away from you, and I don't think that's what actually happens or what should happen, so hopefully we can nail that down a little bit.
Yeah, and we're still trying to figure out this whole devlog thing. It's been a few months since our last one, as I've repeated multiple times, but we're still getting the hang of it. We're still figuring it out, so hopefully soon in the near future in another devlog we can showcase our progress to you all.
Yeah, and we have a lot of stuff planned that we want to show you guys. Again, this is our first time working together as a team. For some of us, it's our first time ever making a game. For some of us, it's even our first time ever programming. So, we're trying to learn a lot, and hopefully we can show you guys all the cool devlog ideas that we have, and all the cool game ideas that we want to put into our game, and all the many other games that we want to try creating. So, hopefully you guys can see that in the future, and hopefully you guys can see us again very, very soon. So, if you do want to hear from more of us, you can go ahead and join our Discord, which is in the description. So, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.